Good morning. This week's devotion is Restore Us Again. The psalm for this week is Psalm 85. It's a bit long, but I think I have to read it all, because if I read only the first part, it leaves us in the middle of our trouble and despair. But if you read only the end, you just think that everything is happy and joyful, instead of realizing it's words of hope for someone in the midst of struggle. So listen with me to Psalm 85. Lord, you were favorable to your land. You restored the fortunes of Jacob. You forgave the iniquity of your people. You pardoned their sin. You withdrew all your wrath. You turned from your hot anger. Restore us again, O God of our salvation, and put away your indignation towards us. Will you be angry with us forever? Will you prolong your anger to all generations? Will you not revive us again, so that your people may rejoice in you? Show us your steadfast love, O Lord, and grant us your salvation. Let me hear what God the Lord will speak, for he will speak peace to his people, to his faithful, to those who turn to him in their hearts. Surely his salvation is at hand for those who fear him, that his glory may dwell in our land. Steadfast love and faithfulness will meet. Righteousness and peace will kiss each other. Faithfulness will spring up from the ground, and righteousness will look down from the sky. The Lord will give what is good, and our land will yield its increase. Righteousness will go before him, and will make a path for his steps. So the psalmist here is in the middle of suffering, but knows and remembers that God is faithful. So when we look around our world and see all the wars and the violence, the hatred, prejudice, and injustice, and the divisions, it can be discouraging. Like the psalmist, we need to remember that this isn't the way God intends it to be. God will redeem, but we shouldn't just sit here and do nothing. We are called to be faithful and turn our hearts towards God. We are to work toward the world that God desires. Even in the midst of our troubles and struggles, we are called to remember God's faithful hope. One of the best quotes that I have found that shows this is from Sam Gamgee in The Two Towers, which makes sense, because Tolkien wrote the Lord of the Rings trilogy during World War II to show how important it was to stand up to evil. Frodo tells Sam that he can't do this. But Sam responds, I know, it's all wrong. By rights, we shouldn't even be here. But we are. It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo. The ones that really mattered, full of darkness and danger they were. And sometimes you didn't want to know the end, because how could the end be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad had happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing, this shadow. Even darkness must pass. A new day will come. And when the sun shines, it will shine out all the clearer. Those were the stories that stayed with you. That meant something, even if you were too small to understand why. But I think, Mr. Frodo, I do understand. I know now. Folk in those stories had lots of chances of turning back. Only they didn't. They kept going, because they were holding on to something. And Frodo says, What are we holding on to, Sam? Sam answers him, There is some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for. Like the psalmist, and like Sam, we are called to hope in the Lord. Have a blessed week.